So here's a question that gets sometimes asked. What's the difference between eating garlic raw, cooked, or using it as an essential oil, or is there any difference whatsoever? So we're talking about Allium sativum here, garlic, the stuff that protects us from vampires. Very famous for supporting heart health. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a second here. From a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, especially detoxifying the system, really good for that. It's recognized now in the West as well as having this capability. So, in relationship to what variety of garlic should you be making use of, when should you be taking garlic? And generally speaking, it's said that eating a little bit of raw garlic in the morning is going to help stimulate your digestive system, which is going to support weight loss and also proper digestive function. It goes back to some of that properties of garlic as being antimicrobial, so diminishing stuff that can disrupt the gut biome. It helps support it, and also being anti-inflammatory, again, supporting proper digestive function, stimulating the metabolism. Now, raw garlic, which is what we're talking about here, kind of preferred in the morning, has this added ability of being really powerful in its antibacterial capability, viral infection capability, fighting all of this, right? Even fighting cancer. And this is because it is very, very high in a compound known as allicin, and this is identified with garlic. It's one of the powerhouses. It's a sulfur compound. And in its raw form, it's just flourishing. When you cook garlic, some of that allicin diminishes. You don't lose the antioxidant properties because garlic's loaded with all kinds of things, as including nutritional value, right? So cooking it is still incredibly valuable, but if you want to pump up your system a little bit more, just a teeny bit eaten raw, you can sprinkle it on your vegetables, put it on your salad, put it on your potato, whatever it is you're eating, and you gain that added oomph of that super injection of the compound allicin in particular. Now, garlic essential oil is incredibly potent, as are all essential oils. That's sort of one of their characteristics. They've taken the original healing substance and they've diffused it, right? They've really put it through a distillation process, right? Which is different than an infusion. An infusion garlic oil is when you've got your olive oil typically, and you've put some garlic in it and you let it sit, and that olive oil gains all that wonderful flavor. Still nutritious and healthy for you? You bet. But not the condensed application that the essential oil has. It's a key difference. So the essential oil, even a drop or two on the skin, can be really irritating, even burning. You want to put 1 or 2 drops into what's known as a carrier oil. And that could be, again, olive oil. But it's going to be hyper potent because it's this condensing of all the compounds that are found in garlic. So it's really wonderful, a drop or two in some oil that could be added to your soups or whatever for treating coughs and lung infections, earaches, right? Headaches, even applied externally, again, with the carrier oil so you're not burning the skin. The infusion of, which would be just called garlic oil, very nice for, again, totally wonderful in culinary, and it has all the power of garlic, but just not that condensed capability, right? So when you're thinking about the essential oil, now we're getting, like in traditional Chinese medicine, it's known to be anti-parasitic. So you want to get rid of parasites, a little drop, 1 or 2. Don't need a lot. You're not trying to burn out your stomach. You're not trying to burn out your skin, right? Relieving toxicity, great for when you're on a cleanse or you just know you need to clean up after, kind of going on a binge or partying heavily. So there you have it. This is an amazing herb. Consider our healing herb course on garlic and find out more about how you can be using what's already probably in your kitchen and making better use of it as a medicine, certainly enjoying it in a wide variety of recipes. And don't hesitate to write us at info@whiterabbit.instituteofhealing.com. I'd like to hear from you.